Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, student. How are you today? Okay, yes, I'm glad to hear about you. Okay, I can see you again today. Okay, the topic is about assessing the patient suicide ideation. Okay, yes. What do you think if the first time you are hearing about that someone has suicide ideation? Wow, this is something dangerous. Yes, that is something, wow, someone, it can be scaring. Why? Because something happened with suicide ideation. Okay, yes. So if you're working as a nurse and you have the patient with suicide ideation, so you have to do with the calm. Okay, so you have to be a nice person. Okay, so you can assist the patient, help the patient with suicide ideation. Okay, student. Suicide ideation, what is that? Okay, suicide ideation, or we call with suicide thought, means that think about or planning suicide. It can be dangerous. It can be very frightening. Okay, scary for someone, and we have to pay attention with that person who has suicide ideation. You have keep your eyes on to the patient. So, because they think can range from the detailed plan to fleeting consideration. So, don't leave him or her alone. You have to sit beside her or his. Okay, so it doesn't include the final act of suicide. So suicide ideation, it's not include the final action. Okay, suicide thought or ideation are common and many people experience them when they are undergoing stress or experience depression. So we have to avoid in that situation because it is not good situation for us. Okay, student. In most cases, if you find people with suicide ideation, there are temporary, can be treated. Okay, suicide ideation can be treated. Don't worry about that. Okay, you have to make sure to the patient, to the family. Okay, suicide ideation, although this is very dangerous and frightening, but it can be treated. But in some cases, they place individually at the risk for attempting or completing suicide. So the family, okay, the nurse, they have sit beside the patient and keep eyes on every time. Okay, most people who experience suicide ideation do not carry it through, although some may suicide attempt. Okay, yes, so this is very important. You have to know the sign of the suicide ideation. Anyone who has suicide thought should ask for help. Okay, as a nurse, you have help the patient. Okay, if a loved one is having these thoughts, measures should be taken to help and protect them. Okay, we have to protect them. Okay, alright, student, we have 9 simple questions when you assessing the patient with suicide ideation. Okay, what are they? The first one, you have to ask, how are you coping with what has been happening in your life? This is the first question that you have to ask your patient. Okay? And second, do you ever feel like just giving up? Feeling giving up or surrender is not good. Okay? So, never leave the person, okay, with giving up. Okay? We have to support them. Okay? And then number 3, are you thinking about dying? You have to ask. Okay? Ask to the patient. Number 4, are you thinking about hurting yourself? Okay. If the answer yes, I am. Okay. So what you are doing? You have to accompany the patient. You have to help the patient. It is not good that you hurt yourself. It can be dangerous for yourself. Okay, this is not good. Okay. And then number 5, are you thinking about suicide? Okay. What is the answer of the patient? Okay. Alright. And then number 6, have you thought about how you would do it? Okay. You have to ask, how would you do it? Okay. Number 6. Okay. Number 7, do you know when you would do it? Maybe the patient have a planning. Okay, so you have to ask that. And then number 8, do you have the mean to do it? Okay, and the last one, you have to ask your patient, have you ever attempted to harm yourself in the past? Okay, what is the history of the suicide ideation? Okay, student, you have 9 simple questions and you have to practice with your friends developing the conversation, the assessing the patient with suicide ideation. Okay, you have to make a conversation with your friends. Okay, student, helping the patient is very important in the case of suicide ideation. Based on the National Institute for Mental Health, okay, suggests the first one, asking them. Okay, if you know someone with suicide ideation, okay, don't leave them alone. Okay, asking them. If you are thinking about suicide, so you have to show. Asking do not increase the risk. Okay, and then you have to put them in the safe place. Okay, keeping them safe. This is very important. Stay around. Okay, and removing means of committing suicide, such as knife, where is possible. Okay, and then you have to listen them, being there for them. Okay, listen them. Maybe they have a problem, and you have to be a good listener. Okay, and then number 4, encourage them to call help line or contacting someone. The individual might turn to the support. Okay, so maybe the patient has a friend, a family member, spiritual mentor, okay, who they support and who they believe can help them. Okay, following up with them. Don't forget, after the crisis has passed, as this appears to reduce in the risk of recurrence. So you have to be attention about that. Okay, student? Alright. So how to treat the patient? First, we have to give the patient with medication or taking medication. Okay, and then we have counseling, cognitive behavior therapy. Okay, counseling. Okay, you are not alone. You have a friends, and we are nurse here. We will support you. We will help you to overcome your problem. And then you have to provide safe environment. Okay, treatment, very important. And then you have to stay with the patient more often. If the patient in the ward, okay, so you have to keep eyes on, okay, and then help the patient with problem solving, with constructive manner. This is very important. And the last one, arrange for the patient to stay with family and friends. Okay, if the patient, he or she live alone at home, okay, so in the short time after hospitalization, okay, he or she should stay with the family or stay with friends, so they have people around them to support them, so they are not alone. Okay, student, in here I give you a reading, okay, suicide ideation, okay, with Mr. SM, okay, for example, okay, 35 years old, engineer and father of 3 children, has been admitted to the neuropsychiatric unit of State Hospital with the diagnosis of depression. You have to read this reading, okay, and then you have to find out the new vocab, okay. If you have find difficulties with the new vocab, you have to find out it and then get the meaning from manual dictionary, okay. Alright, and then you have learning activity, okay. You have to identify what makes you feel happy and sad, okay. I think every student, you are experiencing feeling with happy and sad, okay. You have to write down when you are feeling happy, okay, when you are feeling sad, okay, and then how do you cope with sad or depressed feeling, how to deal with it, okay, and then state what do you to cheer up yourself, okay, how to motivate yourself, okay. Alright, this is for learning activity. And then we have second reading here with manic depression, okay. Depression is one of the some cases caused about the suicide ideation, okay. Alright, you have to read this reading, okay, complete it, and then you have to find out the new vocab maybe you don't understand, and then get the meaning from the manual dictionary. After that, okay, don't forget you have to do this exercise, okay, based on that reading, okay. Yes, you have to answer 5 questions based on that reading, okay, student. Alright, and then now after reading we move to structure, okay. Now we are studying about the structure, student. Okay, what kind of structure that we are studying for the afternoon, okay, that is the verb that require an infinitive in the complement, okay. So if you have some more verb here, so need complement, okay. Yes, from agree, appear to write and want, okay. Let's have a look here. The person wanted to speak with Mr. Brown, Nurse Brown. True or false? This is false because the verb need complement. So the correct answer is the patient wanted to speak with Nurse Brown, okay. Alright, yes, good. Number 2, she didn't plan to buy a nursing books. True or false? False, okay. Plan, we have to buy, this is correct. Verb require infinitive, this is correct. However, you have to read what is the noun after that. A nursing book, one nursing book. So you have a nursing book without S. If many nursing books, so without A. Understand? It is clear, student? Okay, good. Alright. Now, number 3, 4 and 5 you have to do by yourself. Okay, for homework. Okay. Alright, student. Here, let's have a look here. This is for multiple choice question. Okay, I give you one example here. One of the least effective way of storing information about nursing science is learning blah 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 it. What is the answer? Learn, there is need to infinitive. So the answer is learning to repeat it. Okay? Alright. Number 2. She has to attend lecture on general nursing, anatomy and physiology, hygiene and various other subjects because she once passed the state register nurse. What is the answer? The answer is C. C is incorrect. What should the correct answer? She wants to pass. Okay? Alright. Okay, I think it is clear. Now student, this is for learning activity. You have to write sentences using agree, decide, ask, forget, and prepare. Okay? And then you have to write 2 sentences with underlying phrase or word. And then you have to correct it. Okay? Like the exercise. Okay, student. Okay, student. Now we have listening practice. In this listening practice, I give you the soft copy for the listening, and then you can download from the Google Classroom. Okay, and then you have to listen. Okay, the soft copy, you listen. When you listen, okay, you have to understanding and try to get the answer for the missing word. Okay, listening practice. You have to do by yourself. This is activity, independent learning activity at home. Okay, listening practice. You can download this soft copy from the Google Classroom. Okay, we have a longer listening practice. This is very longer. Okay, from VOA. Okay, yes, this is from VOA. Okay, Voice of America Learning English. Okay, so you have to spend your time doing the listening practice. Okay, sure. Okay, and the last one, don't forget. Okay, after you complete okay the listening practice, okay, don't forget you have to find out the meaning of the word that you don't understand, and then you have to write the new vocab. Okay, yes, when you finish complete the listening practice, okay, and then find out the new vocab that you don't understand, and then find out the meaning of that word. Okay, and the last one, okay, to improve your writing practice, I want you to translate the listening practice, and you have to write the summary. Okay, alright student, this is a lot of to do. Okay, learning at home, study at home. Okay, you have to spend your time to keep study hard. Okay, and then you can have a good mark at your final exam. And for the speaking test in the last semester, okay, because in the last semester you have a speaking practice. Okay, here you have to practice with your friends developing 9 simple questions, okay, that I have explained before. Okay, assessing the patient based on 9 simple questions. Okay, okay student, I think that's all that I'm teaching you for this afternoon. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and keep spirit. Okay, study hard at home. Okay, you have to feel happy. Okay, don't forget. Okay, to this assignment in English 5 here. Okay, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Now close our studying by saying Alhamdulillah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Have a nice day for you, student. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.